Yes, I do. Okay. It's cold out here. So I wear a t-shirt underneath here, and I feel like putting a sweater on because it might get hot in Houston. Okay. The welfare, the anti-black welfare, and I'm gonna attack all sides of this, including the white racist side and the submissive coonery of African American people who think this is some type of gift from God. Temporary assistance, yes, but don't abuse the system. At the same time, don't stereotype those on the system who don't want to be on the system to white America, white racist America, who voted for Trump 9-10. It's weird that a lot of people don't realize that those programs, welfare programs in Section 8 and all that, and they got the ideas from Section 8 and from the ghetto from Nazi Germany, learned about that too. Those programs were made for poor white people after the Depression when FDR was in prison, okay? A lot of they were trying to deny those benefits and programs for minorities, particularly those African American, because African American people, whether it was pure black, it was a pure population was going down. So majority of people, dark, light, whatever, had some white Native American DNA, but they had that one drop mess. Was the color folks or the Negroes, they want to call it at the time, was some of the worst because they didn't have economic power. Remember, they had just got rid of Black Wall Street. In Rosewood, and in those places where African American people of any shade of color had their own towns and community, had more wealth, but they didn't want to see economic power. That's the whole reason why I'm making this video. Okay, so when they made those welfare programs in Section 8 and all that other stuff back in the 60s and 70s, and yes, liberals was involved. There's a number of liberals who also feel that the people on Section 8 and public housing should be able to get out of them once they're giving jobs and also entrepreneur classes. A lot of folks don't realize that that's a necessity right there, okay, more than a job. The truth of the matter is that when they made those things, never forget they had the eugenics situation with Marcus Sackler. I'm a pro-life liberal, so I'm not going to support abortion. And the idea was to sterilize the sisters in the community so they would not make any more babies. Because what it was that if you have more children, it can populates the African American community, and the white population will go down. That's why they don't like white women going with black men. Black identified because none of us up here black. Many of us are part white and American, okay? Hispanic, who also are triracial as well, and other men of color. Because their population, they contribute to the white population by being a white woman. It takes a white man to spray his little, what don't call me nasty, but in her eggs, in order to make a white child. Well, if that population goes down, then you have to worry about economic competition. That also means that people who also benefit from those programs get job benefits and also economic, entrepreneur benefits as well, in order to have their own businesses and also sell, which a lot of white racist men do not want to see a brother or a Latino brother or anybody of color excelling, okay, over him. That's the whole reason why they had the eugenics movement. That's why I also had the welfare jokes. Because they want to keep African American people on the population, but they don't like the fact that majority of their problems that they have caused through discrimination at the HR department cause welfare. A lot of people understand it. Also, a lot of folks don't talk about this situation, abuse on the job, particularly not only sexual harassment and racial harassment, but also abuse, intimidation, aka employee abuse or bully bossing, cause a lot of economic problems, especially those who are bipolar like myself. So if you have the folks on welfare who's having those issues, it also takes a lot of money goes to those people, and you're paying for the problems that you cause, right? Okay, but guess who also benefits from the welfare system? Who have a drop of me, I have a drop of them in me. That's why I'm not black as his head. But they don't look like me. They look like the average white person. Yes, majority of white people on welfare representatives in government system people on the system are actually all white, trying to say, because I'm high on caffeine, and I'm trying to get my words together. So the truth of the matter is, majority of people who have welfare benefits in SNAP or EBT cards or whatever are mostly people who are white. The people who get caught with welfare fraud are mostly all white. 100%, or if they are mixed and look white, they're claiming it and denying the other parts of the roots they don't look like. Okay? So the truth of the matter is, why everybody keep making this welfare king queen stereotype? Ronald Reagan made that mess up. Don't forget that during the 60s and 70s, during the after integration was legalized and civil rights was in place and everything else, the people, the WAS community, the conservative white Anglo-Saxon Protestant community, was scared because remember when integration happened, they put their white children in white Protestant schools. While they teaching to love like Jesus, they were teaching them to be racist too. Yes. In many of those schools, if you read Bruce Breyer's book, Stealing Jesus While Followers Portray Christianity, which I read that back in 98, almost 20 years ago, he talked about in it, because I'm an ex-Protestant my own self, he talked about how many white parents, white Protestant evangelical fundamentalist parents took their kids out of public schools because they didn't want to be around those nigger kids. Because in 910 who may allow race mixing to happen and blah blah this and that. That's why they put them in white Protestant schools, white private Protestant schools. Now, I'm not saying every white Protestant school that's like a Catholic school is racist. Don't get wrong. There are white Protestant dominant schools that include other races, and there hardly any racism in some of them schools. And I did say some, but many of them are mostly white. While you're learning about to love like Jesus, which is contrary to what they're about to, what I'm going to say right now, they're teaching to hate you if you don't look like them too. All based on the personal interpretation of scripture that St. Peter warned and was against in his second letter. Okay, the second letter first, the first chapter, 20 and 20 verse of that first chapter in his second letter, and also the third chapter of his letter about distortion of scripture lead to destruction. So if you're not taught those verses, but you taught the personal interpretation based on the white supremacists, that's the whole reason why they put the kids in school. Now, and many of them work for the police department. Many of them went to colleges as well. Many of them also have, because yes, it is very true that public school education sucks. That's why they made it suck when integration happened. But private school is why many people who in private school excel better than they do in public school, because they made sure those schools suck. That's why you have schools look like Lean On Me before Joe Clark came in, okay? So exactly, it was a agenda to cause it suck. Make the white population move out in those neighborhoods, the minorities move in, take all resources, make crime be allowed there, cause drugs to be there. And don't forget that the CIA was involved in drugs, Reagan and Bush administration, to crack cocaine, to cause poison and crack cocaine poison amongst African Americans and Latinos in that community. So they can cause more prison sentence, aka 13th Amendment, prior prison complex, aka slavery. Okay, that's called like it is. A lot of folks don't talk about. That's why they promote the thug culture. What culture promotes thug culture back in the 90s and glamorize it? We supposed to demonize it, and also make sure that minorities get a taste of it, and let sure that they'll be the only roles you'll get in Hollywood. Ex Gerardo Mejia, who's Ecuadorian, who played Cholo roles, who also seen Rico Suave why he couldn't get a legit job in Hollywood. The truth of the matter is, that's the whole reason why. And that's why I don't have a job in Hollywood or in the record contract. Because not that I do have talent, but I refuse to be a Stephen Fletcher. Call myself a nigga, sagging my pants and looking like a modern day minstrel show fool coon. Okay, that's why I don't do that shit. Call it like it is. That's why I have that pretty boy image. Okay, I have no problem. I have that metrosexual image. Okay, I don't want to look like, because white racist people, me especially men, hate me for having it, because it's competition, economic, and also competition when it comes to looks. See, just like the sister who's built, shaped her behind beautiful, that light skinned sister up north somewhere, and is a white woman, was upset about how she was a newscaster. Okay, because she way better looking than her. 9 10 that white woman had to go get surgery. Okay, just like you're talking about extensions and weave, they had to get surgery. Excuse me. So it makes me laugh when I hear a white person makes jokes about someone bleaching their skin, getting relaxers, and getting nose jobs and all other crap. But yet that the Get Out movie revealed by a lot of folks, they'll adopt an African American person, take their lungs and everything heart, and get heart transplants out of them in the black market, and also get butt implants. See, unlike the butt implants, these sisters who they're going under the knife like it did back in abortion and getting killed, getting injection, illegal ejections. No, these white women go to professionals. That's why you don't hear about their deaths, okay? So those who want to get butt injections, stop going to the hood. You don't know what they syringe went in, probably some AIDS or some Ebola syringe, and you allow that person sticking anything, glue, and anything in. Y'all don't even do y'all damn research, your dumb asses. That's why y'all end up dying. You need to go to a doctor to get that shit done and have the insurance to pay for that doctor, and make sure that doctor has credentials so you won't end up being killed, because they have corrupt doctors too. Okay, truth about it is. So, but again, butt injection and hair, you know what I'm saying? And back in the 80s when they had the jerry curl, guess who having spiral curls? Spiral perms. White folks was getting spiral perms and all the other stuff, okay? And lips injections and still college and all the other stuff. So before anybody talk about someone bleaching skin and someone getting weave and hair textures and making fun of hair, head, and all the other stuff, many of y'all was getting froze when froze were back in the 70s, and now they got a natural hair movement. You're trying to get a natural hair close to kinky hair. So let's get it called like it is. It's hypocrisy, and y'all listen to hip hop music and rock music, and who was the inventors of that? Ha! Shut up. Call it like it is. Point is, yeah, when you hear somebody playing metal, don't forget it was a black, Irish, 9-10 Mexicans. They say he had Mexican and Cherokee brother named Jimi Hendrix made that metal sound. Don't forget it wasn't for Chuck Berry and Little Richard and all them, and before Elvis came into the scene, there wouldn't be no rock and roll, because back in the day, the white folks in the South said that was the devil's music. Okay, I had to go with my southern accent. I don't forget that shit. Truth of the matter is, let's look at the Buddy Holly movie. What they were talking about, that was the devil's music. But me and the white folks were going to the color communities, go dance and act a fool and get drunk and high and all the other stuff, listen to that Coco devil's music. And now today, you over here still listen to rock music and talking shit about African American people. What's up for African American people? You wouldn't have no Rock Johnson and all the rest of them. You wouldn't have that. Called like it is. So before everybody talk about bar and culture and bar and heritage, and then you can't talk about us. Not only we're assimilated, but we're mixed with your DNA. Well, I like the mirror, I don't see no damn Akon. I don't see no Akon in my mirror. I have camel complexion due to white and Native American DNA. That means I'm mixed. I ain't no full-blown African. I'm mixed. And I put it on paper, and I'm very proud of it. Thank you. Anyway, let's get to the subject. So the call like it is. So about the welfare stereotype. So it became a epidemic because remember, it was white people's money going to the minority community with welfare and government assistance, due to the fact of a beef that they caused. Sound like Remy Mars in that situation in that song Sheetha. Yeah, denying economic opportunities, denying resources, denying jobs. At the HR department, hiring minorities, including sisters, some kind of anthropomorphic sisters, denying opportunity for brothers and sisters to have that and all else. Like how it is, you know, and Latino folks want to be pochos too, and everything else. Anybody a minority denying each other's opportunity. So you'll contribute to the problem. So the welfare situation happened because a lot of these sisters, and also men, but most of the sisters and other women of color was getting on welfare, and they made a big issue. But like I said, statistically shows it's mostly white people on welfare. Unlike, I'm going to call like it is, the stereotype, unlike them, they don't show it, but minorities like to flash it. Okay, that's the difference. Okay, a lot of folks ain't talking about that situation. So the truth of the matter is, me and them was on welfare, those who are white, who are poor, Appalachian Mountains and everything else, and live in trailer park and everything else. They get assistance too. In Section A as well. Now, why, if you're on Section A, why you on live in trailer park? Go live in a nice house in the white community, and number one thing you don't wait for do the stereotypes. And on Section A, call like it is. What's her name? Keaton Jones, Kimberly Jones, the mom. She said the same name as Lil' Kim. Hey, anybody know that Keaton Jones' mama share the same name as Lil' Kim? Okay, let's get like, because it's Kimberly Jones. That's Lil' Kim, the rapper name. Anyway, it's called like it is. Well, at least Lil' Kim a little way better than Kimberly Jones, Keaton Jones' mama. Okay, called like it is. I did say it. I don't care what all search whatever. She still look good. Way better than Keaton Jones' the mama. Mammy, try to say. But it's called like it is. Truth of the matter is that you're complaining about folks on welfare. There was a story about a sister about to have more than one child. She's married. She's a dark-skinned sister here in Houston. She was a victim of Hurricane Harvey. Her and her husband working. And folks are making welfare jokes about being on the system. And I said, y'all, here we go with the eugenics. Okay? Because remember, they didn't want them. Remember, sterilized sisters back in the day so they will not have any more babies if you had welfare, because it's about eugenics. Once again, they're afraid not only a sister, but a brother like myself, my shade, Kaepernick shade, is lighter than me, or darker than me, Western night complexion, having economic power over the white male. That's the whole reason why. As they teaching right to life to white people in fertility clinics, they're also contributing behind closed doors to Planned Parenthood. Because my question is the Republican Party is against the Planned Parenthood agenda? And the first person who started Planned Parenthood agenda was a white woman named Margaret Sanger, who was a racist. Don't forget, Richard Nixon is the one who caused it to be legalized, and he was a white Republican. Why during Bush, Reagan, both Bushes, and now Trump, we have not seen Planned Parenthood go to shackles, have not seen it come down, have not seen it going away. Why? My question is during Bush administration, because a lot of people, we voted for Bush because we want Planned Parenthood to go away. But those 8 years, Planned Parenthood has not, it's still surviving. Why is that? Because you have people in the Republican Party who are white racists who give their money to kill minority babies, particularly black male, well, none of us appear black, but those African American babies and they are Hispanic. And yes, they are targeting the Hispanic community because back in 2010 when I was unemployed at the workforce on Broadway and Belford, ratchet ass Broadway and Belford of Houston, okay? The workforce used to be right there by Velas Perales and then what's that Mexican store, and there's also a Payless and all that. Okay, around that area, and it's still there, but except for the workforce has been closed down. A white woman that was one of my caseworkers was because I was trying to get a job. Asked me since I'm bilingual, why don't you go work for the new Planned Parenthood on Gulf Freeway? And I said no, it's against my belief system as religion because I'm a Catholic Christian. Okay, I ain't perfect, but I'm not going to speak Spanish to kill babies. Okay. So the truth of it, they are targeting the Latino community because a lot of Latinos do not practice that, okay, in America, okay? A lot of Latinos who don't believe in Catholicism, that those who do, who don't follow it and don't buy into it, and those who are also left the Catholic Church became Protestant and believe that abortion is okay, okay? Some don't believe and some do, okay? So that's the whole reason why. So doing these programs, they're secretly paying and funding minority based, particularly males, because they're afraid of affirmative action is going to allow minority men, particularly African American and Hispanic men, to go economic, have economic power over the white male. That's the whole reason why, because the white population is dying. Don't forget, our white ancestors came here as minorities to the Americas when it was fully populated with the Americas, and now they're about to become the minority again. I mean, this is not Europe. Let's call it like it is. You want white population to be populated? Go to Europe. That's what's mostly populated. So the truth of the matter is, that's what this whole thing is about. They keep bitching and moaning about welfare because they don't like the problem that they cause in the HR department and also in business to make sure those the African American people and also other minorities be at the bottom, economic bottom. Why you have minorities fight over talking about the immigrants taking away jobs from us? What type of jobs you're talking about? Because if you're talking about McDonald's and cleaning and shoe shining your damn shoes like a slave and fixing pancakes or fixing breakfast tacos type jobs, I don't want that shit. I want the high wage shit. I want the CEO position. I do not want a job working at McDonald's that does not pay the bills. Call it like it is. So you talk about having that type of job, something's wrong with your dumb ass because Martin King did not fight for me to have that type of job. You're afraid of me to have the high wage position because economic white person who is racist will be afraid to have a supervisor that look like me. Or they love to be my supervisors. They can act like massa and dish all the shit at me. And especially the problem in real estate like Texas, they love that shit because it gets them and feed their narcissistic ego. But someone like me be in charge of them, ooh, woo! Just like PD said in their doggone documentary, that reality show, Working for Diddy Part 2. Remember they had Ebony, and he did Ebony wrong, the sister who won, and the white dude. And he said, oh, you're scared of a black man because PD darker than me. And that white dude that was competing against Ebony, he was intimidated. I'm called like it is. That's why I didn't like Barack Obama. I'm mad at Barack Obama having some part of that Libyan slave trade. Yes, brother, I have a lot of issues with you, and I'm about to go toe-to-toe with your ass when I find out more detail of that, because I'm going to bash Barack Obama worse than any white racist person did anything. Don't fucking do that shit. Don't forget your daddy is from Kenya, and your mama has a black slave in her ancestry. They were married a white woman who was the first lady. Thank you, Insurance.com, for reveal that. No, his mama not all that pure white. Okay, I'm mad at you, bro. Bro, I'm mad at you. I voted for you 2 times, and you're here defending with old Rick wrinkle ass Hillary Clinton. No, let it be known, as a liberal, I vote on my own way. I did not vote for wrinkle ass Hillary Clinton back in 2008. I didn't vote for old wrinkle ass Hillary Clinton in 2016. I voted for Bernie Sanders, who fought for my rights during Martin King. While old wrinkle Henry was a blank water, whatever the doggone salt water, whatever that doggone segregation. She was one of his interns. And then she said super predators. And she said Margaret Sanger was her role model, who's part of the eugenics movement to get us killed in the womb. So who the fuck I would vote for that bitch? Fuck Hillary, okay? I didn't vote for Hillary. Y'all said to me, fuck Hillary. I did say that. Fuck Hillary and her friend Trump. Both of them was friends together. Even white conservative told me they both were friends. That's why they had and it's a true white conservative brother, because he gave me money when I needed help last year. So I would have to admit that some conservatives do care about the community, okay? Because none of y'all Negro-blooded folks didn't give me shit. Let me sit there and defend. So that's why I call it like it is. A white conservative man, while we donating plastic, gave me some money while I was dealing with it, because he knew I was trying to pull myself out bootstrap and get out the fucking welfare and have my own shit. Because I don't want to be on no damn welfare. Y'all love stereotypes. I don't. I hate stereotypes, bitches. Call it like it is. Truth of the matter is, I fuck Hillary Clinton. I didn't vote for that wrinkle ass, undercover ass, racist ass bitch, because she's a racist. Undercover. If you're gonna fight for my damn rights, do not try to play that old Dr. Jacob Mr. High game with me. I don't play that shit. Become real. So that's okay. And then I'd have to agree with Trump that what do you have to lose? Because as a liberal, you, besides putting folks on government systems, you're supposed to help get out of government systems so they can have their own shit. Because one thing, when I graduated back in '98, I never wanted to be on government systems. And I never, when I was in Job Corps, I was telling my friend who's same complexion, who has a white daddy, okay, who's mixed. We were talking about this when I was working as switchboard operator. I forget this, and he's a Hispanic woman who worked next door for me, who worked in the business service department, who heard me say this. I said, I'm not getting on no welfare. No welfare on. That's not my, when I get out of Job Corps. I never wanted to be on this shit. I want my own shit, have my own economic power. But y'all didn't want to see a brother have his own economic power. That's the reason why y'all was trying to tell me to be on welfare. When I was trying to go to Job Corps, you know, bald head bitch is a sister. She was bald head. She had her hair cropped up and had permed hair on the side, like a skinhead white woman who was supposed to help me out. I'm glad that Jean Green got the department, because I snitched on her when she lied to me for 3 years, because I almost committed suicide trying to go to Job Corps. I went to the military trying to get out of my grandparents' house. You can tell that I want to be on my own. I don't want to be on these damn systems. I want my own shit. What did she do? She hid my records. Didn't give it to one San Marcos, but goes to Gary Job Corps in San Marcos, Texas. What she did was she was working at both the Gulf Gate one before they closed it down. They moved to the one on the work source over there on Barry Beverly before they closed that one down too. You can tell they was closed down a lot of these work systems. They were trying to make sure that it would be minimized so nobody would get a damn job. Call like this, talking about they pay their rent. Well, doctor get to use their government money to pay the rent so that people can look for a job so they can get the fuck off of the damn systems. Because I ain't trying to be in the system for a long period of time. My system, no. I want my own shit. I call it like it is, but that's intimidating to those who don't want to see it. Not just the white men. It's dumb, stupid brothers who don't want to see, who would like to pass a burden to another brother and call you a brother. Let me let y'all know, to educate people I've sent. Any brother or sister who try to pass their damn burden to you and call it part of life ain't your damn brother or sister. That is a Trojan horse fool, and they the real sellouts. I don't care how much hotep and black pride they claim they have. If they so much black pride, use that black pride with money and get the fuck off the system. That's black pride. To get off of economic default. Okay, they're talking about going back to segregation. They're stupid. Because during segregation, you had economic default. That's why they burned down Black Wall Street, you idiots. So if you want to see me in private, along with you suffer together, trust me, I'll be worse than any betrayer. I will stab you in the back. If you try to put me in that situation, I will fight you until one of us die and one of us lose. Because I'm not going to let nobody. It's no different on a plantation. When you was trying to get out the plantation, you had slaves trying to get you to keep you on there. You had sometimes to kill that slave. And trust me, I don't care if it's the house or the field, I don't care if it's the dog or the life, I don't care if it's almost like a white man look like Wesley Snipes. I would kill that slave if I was on that plantation. Male, female, a child, adult, trying to keep me in captivity of that shit. You have to fight for your freedom. Hell, this country built on violence. That's why we have the 4th of July. That's why we had the Civil War, all that. We had to fight for our freedom. Either death over tyranny, and I'm a very the belief of death over tyranny. Okay, if I was suicidal, I didn't hate myself. I hate the predicament I was in that I asked to be part of. Call it like it is. Okay, so anyone who contributes of that, including the folks in my family, I don't fuck with. I don't fool with. I don't give a damn about the blood thicker the water. The blood thicker the water would not keep me in a default and try to maintain that shit for their own personal selfish ways. Call it like it is, because it ain't selfish on my part, because I ain't actually put in that situation. So point is, the truth of the matter is, when I was dealing with that shit, trying to go to Job Corps, what did MHR department told people told me in Wimpy House back in 2002 on January 14th? Do you want to be on welfare? I said I don't, and I was telling my grand, I did not want to be on the system. Are you dumb, stupid? No, I want my own. I always wanted my own. I always wanted to be independent, economic independent, and not to depend on no family, wicked family members. Let's call it like it is. I'm also depending on wicked government people as well. But y'all don't want to see a brother have that economic power. That's why y'all do what y'all do. I never get out in Job Corps to the Latinos out there, because it was Latino folks, majority at the day, was telling me to stay at home with family who are toxic. I don't give a fuck. One thing, your family system in Latin America is totally different from the United States. We have a corrupt family system, especially when you distort the scripture of it. So don't try to tell me to ride with people who want to ride with, okay? Because those who want to keep me in right, I don't care. Don't forget that Jesus also put the sword in the family too in Matthew 10. So shut up, okay? So that's why I listen to dumb anybody. I'm not a family-oriented person. If there's non-nuclear family members and there's toxic family members around, I don't play family-oriented shit. You have to be clean, good in the mindset, and have a proper way of handling things. That's why they don't have a proper way of handling things. So call it like it is. So, anyway, so if I would be self-sufficient and not be codependent on them if I did not listen to their dumb, stupid advice when I was in Job Corps. If I did my own shit, that's why I'm doing things. And if I have to die doing it, I don't mind doing less and less and less. You know what I'm saying? That's just getting my life the way I want it to be. Okay? I don't want people running my life. Go find some idiot who want their life to be run by somebody else. I'm not that person. Okay? So truth of the matter is, let me say all like I'm the ones who was telling me that bullshit. And I got Spanish Creole, bro, so I'm not anti-Hispanic. Don't call me that. I'm part Hispanic too. My mama, my fourth grandma was a Real. Okay? It's her third grandfather. It's my fourth grandma on the line. Okay, it was a Real. That's Hispanic. God dog it. Anyway, part like Spanish Creole, black Spanish Creole from Louisiana, besides French. Truth of the matter is, I'm getting, you know what I'm saying, that's the whole reason why I never forget they told me you want to be on welfare. I said, no, I don't want to be on the system. Are you crazy? You trying to make me a narcissistic? So y'all get my point. I don't embrace. I never forget when I was working at an event last year or this year, a sister who was a cool cop. What's wrong being on welfare? A sister as a cop. She was. I'm like, sister, don't you know they're trying to stereotype us, keep us in an economic default? We supposed to strive for better like Martin King want us to do. Okay? Because 53 years ago, we're supposed to be an economic power. Okay? Let me rephrase it to you. Economic power, not economic default. Okay? And it's sad that integration did not do bad. It was people in the politician of integration issuing out made it worse. And also people with a slave mentality in integration made it worse. See, I still think like I still back in Jim Crow days when you should be thinking how to be free and living as free people. I see, one thing about me, I live my freedom. I don't live people's expectations. That's why folks get fucking mad at me and get bitch mode mad at me because I don't live for their dumb asses. I live for my freedom. Martin King did not die in vain for my freedom. Okay? So I call it like it is. I do the things my way, and live how I want to live for expectation of others. That's what being a free man of color is supposed to do, and a free woman of color. Not trying to feel because one black blood person don't want you to do shit. No, tell that so-called brother to shut the fuck up. Like you would tell a white race person to shut the fuck up too. They not your friends. Okay? Sometimes you have to be your own friend. And I know cursing, the only friend that's above everybody is God. And these stupid human beings aren't your friend no matter what their color is. So truth of the matter is, that's the whole reason why you're over here bitching and moaning about African American people on welfare and government systems, but you don't want to see us have economic power because it competes with your dumb white supremacy. That's the whole reason why. So stop bitching. If you don't want us there, tell President Trump to give us some entrepreneurial classes, enforce it in the hood. I say enforce. Make it mandatory, because I bet you them drug dealers, they have a entrepreneurial skill. If they can sell crack and weed and kush, they can sell real stuff that got nothing to do with that shit. They can sell a real business. They can be billionaires. They can sell hotels and real estate investment, whatever. They can, you know what I'm saying, sell candy, have a cancer. You don't worry about no Raven person, and no offense to anybody else, or anybody of other minorities coming in, seeing as liquor money taking over your stores, you know, your neighborhood. They can learn how to do this. They can sell crack and coke. They can learn how to have a store in the neighborhood that's owned by a black identified owned store. None of us ain't pure black, okay? One job black blood owned store, okay? American black blood owned, so that's from Africa. Okay, from Africa. I'm talking about, okay, so don't worry about that, okay? If you teach them to have entrepreneurial skills, you have to worry about us working at your damn businesses, okay? Because I don't want to work for no bad employer. Let me tell you something. No authority that's bad is my authority. If you're a bad steward, you're not my authority. So you shouldn't be my authority. You're no different than Satan and the Antichrist. So therefore, I call it like it is. Okay, what your color is. And it goes who get butthurt what I said, continue to get butthurt because you know who your conscience is eating your life. The truth of the matter is that if you don't want us to be on welfare and on Section 8, then teach us to have our own motherfucking business. Because I don't want to work for no dumb asshole who can give me hell on the job. I'm trying to make money and try to work for them and then work for the company and and so I can get paid. And they want to treat me like shit for their own motherfucking gratification, for narcissism, call it like it is. Or have high wage positions. Don't teach us to have McDonald and slave and your mama shoe shining positions, and that you want an immigrant, you want about an immigrant would take. Because I'm sorry, if an immigrant from Latin America, Mexico, Puerto Rico, Cuba, or even from the Caribbean countries that ain't Hispanic like Jamaica, or either from Nigeria, or even from China, or even from Europe, wants some low wage, little bit ass jobs, they can have that shit. I'm not over here bitching and moaning about some immigrant who don't speak Spanish, speak English, or any race, whether from Latin America, or Africa, or Asia, or from Europe, or either Arabian countries, or from Australia, taking on little bit ass wage jobs that don't fucking pay the motherfucking bills, okay? Because I want to live rich and wealthy and it ain't for my own self, for my future wife and kids and grandkids, so I have to worry about working for y'all dumb asses when I leave this world. They have their own business, okay? That's how I'm looking at economic wealth. Okay, I don't give a damn about it, and I ain't trying to be on no Section 8, no public house. That is not my fucking future in the next 5 years or so. That's why I do not want to have. Hello. Second of all, so hold on. So that's the point is, ask Trump, your president that you voted for, to get those programs in the hood, and tell Ben Carson to enforce everybody on Section 8 and public houses to attend if they're working to find some type of way to attend those entrepreneurial classes and also high wage positions. And if they don't, they will lose that Section 8 housing and call like it is. Because the call like it is, I ain't trying to have my kids in that. That's why I'm not out here fucking. I mean, be personal about my sexual life. That's why I'm not out here fucking. It takes two to make a baby, right? A sperm and an egg, right? Cum and an egg to make a child, right? So my question is to your dumb asses, why would I want to be fucking in whether with the condom or not knowing and 19 gonna break and make a child and put my child in economic default? So that people will use it as an excuse for eugenics to kill it in abortion clinics. I'm not doing that shit. If I bring a baby in this world, I want my kids to have economic power that I would want to achieve on my own. So when I leave this world, my children, my grandchildren, my descendants will have economic, whether it be old money and have to worry about working for some dumb asshole, whether it be an African American who want to be cooning, or a white racist person, redneck, or a poor show who think they're white, and kill them, or anybody who want to be asshole no matter what color they are, because regardless what color, race, and mistreat people on job, they have their own business and their own economic power. They don't worry about it on Section 8 and no public housing and none of that welfare shit. Okay? I call it like it is. Cause I don't think one thing about me, I'm my own person. And a lot of the brothers, some of them just like you white racist men, don't like me, which is cool because I get, as a multiracial person, I'm getting from all sides, okay? Because I have African, European, Native American, and Hispanic origin from the European side as well. So I'm getting it from all sides. Y'all don't want to see a brother make it because some of these old unfit brothers that they so proud of they are, get the fuck off of welfare. Your own side. I'm getting out the welfare too, but you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my own stuff too, so don't think I'm over here just bitching, moaning. I'm trying to get the fuck out of welfare, trying to get the fuck off public house. I don't want to be in this shit. Get off the street corner. Start looking like Hobo the Clown, looking like Pickety and Sambo, and think that's manly when it's not. Okay, and take care of your kids. Take care of your section, your kids you made out of wedlock. They include child support. Be the leader of the community. Stop being a down ass father for to please your homies. If you're more masculine than I am, what the fuck you trying to please your damn homies for? You shouldn't please another man. Please your damn ass self. If the homie don't like the male, actually the man has a problem with you do, then he needs to know how to learn his own business and stop worrying about him yourself and worry about himself alone. Stop trying to be in other people's business like a bitch. I want to sound like yo God, you're a bitch, gossiping ass bitch, like the song "Wreck It Up." It remind me of them these damn dudes that talk shit about me. That would gossip. You're a bitch. Exactly. So therefore, y'all here worry about what I do with goes to my dick. If I'm using a dick for pussy or other dick or whatever, which I don't have sex with men, but y'all here asking those damn ass questions like a damn ass bitch. That's the whole reason why I see it. But y'all, I have my own housing, and I'm the head of the household my own. But now have y'all live with baby mamas, don't have wives, live with mama, grandma by choice. When I was there with my family, I hated to the point to commit suicide. I want my own motherfucking shit. That's masculine. So when I do get a wife, I be the head of the household and take care of and bring home the bacon. That's what a real man supposed, not over here looking like some buck dancing monkey. Okay, acting all wild and shit and acting like a fool. I call it like it is. So did I say I attack everybody on this damn? I offended everybody on this damn fucking video. I don't care what color you are. A good butt hurt. You feel me? Every time and don't care about my damn feelings. So in my tears, so I don't care about yours. Truth of the matter, I play fire this shit. So therefore, how about try to take care of them babies and baby mamas you have if you the fucking man? How about get married to one of those baby mamas so you don't have to worry about that predicament? Okay? So your kids can be prosperous. Stop trying to be the stereotype for your dumb ass friends. Your dumb so-called ass friend don't care about you. When you go to jail, they'll make no GoFundMe page for you like they do like when white cops kill one of us. None of your dumb ass homeboys, homies, so-called brothers or sisters do not make GoFundMe for your bail, for your legal team, and for your commissary. So shut the fuck up. They don't care about your dumb ass. So stop trying to appeal to their dumb asses. They ain't your brothers and sisters. They don't care about your wealth and health. They not your brothers and sisters. Shit. They're your enemies. They helping the white racist men. They call you a coon. You trying to go up because they dumb, stupid, slave-minded folks like you trying to get the plantation. They trying to keep you on there for to keep share their same burden with you. I call it like it is. The hood is like a plantation to me. I call it like it is. These ghettos are like plantations. And they are. Because once they get them out, where you going to go? Okay? So the truth of the matter is, how about doing that shit? Stop calling yourself a nigga, being a stepping-fetch ass bitch for the white racist society. They can laugh at you, so they can throw bananas at you when you fall and laugh at you, you know what I'm saying? And you, that's where you are. When you call yourself a nigga, you act like a human zoo. You act like a monkey. You act like a stupid Sambo-ass savage and think that's cute when it's not. It's not cute. And any woman who let you stick their dick in their pussy, something wrong with her dumb ass. I don't care what color it is, whether it's a white woman, Becky with blonde hair, or Shaquita, or Juanita in the radio. Whoever is loud, your dumb ass to stick their dick in your dick in them to make a child, knowing you ain't gonna help that child, you dumb ass either. I will attack the brothers, I'm attacking the white supremacists over here, I attack everybody in the damn channel. I don't have no chill with anybody. Okay? Nobody is my friend. You gotta earn that friendship with me. Now, That's all I have to say. So the welfare situation, if you want the welfare situation to go away, to white America, white racist, trashy ass America. And I said the white racist trashy, not white, every white person who don't fit that criteria. Doesn't apply, doesn't apply. So don't worry about what I'm saying if it doesn't apply to your dumb ass. If you get butthurt what I'm saying. The truth of the matter is you don't want nobody on welfare, then tell your damn President Trump to give us economic programs, as in teaching us to have our own fucking businesses, teach us to have our own highway positions and everything else. We have to worry about being on, because let me tell you, being on a fucking system sucks. I grew up middle class and I never asked for this damn fucking nightmare. But when I go to MHRA back in 2002, January 14, when my pressure was 140 over 100 at a hot, yes, when they did the white woman said at the Ripley House, you're 22 years old, because I was turning 23 a year. You have 140 over 100? Yes. Because I was trying to get the hell out of my grandparents' house. I was trying to be my own boss. Own this and that, have my own economic power. This was right after September 11 shit. During the Bush administration. It's the sun. So what that tells you, I had 140 over 100. That was my temperature. My blood pressure. Yes, at 22 years old, I'm 38. So you can tell that I was concerned about my future and everything else, and I didn't want to be a do nothing on welfare, you dumbasses. I'm not like these brothers. I'm my own fucking person. And it takes a real man to be his own damn person. If I see folks sinking the ship, why would I join in part of it? That's what I look at. So truth, yes, I have an uppity attitude. If you have to have an uppity or to have an uppity lifestyle in the future, I don't want my kids suffering for what I done. Unlike my two parents put me in that shit. That's why I worry about this shit. So all of this welfare jokes, when I voted for Barack Obama 2 times, my thing was to live economic power. I wasn't looking for no handouts. Maybe a handout to get me where I want to get a point A to point B, but not stay at the bottom. So y'all get my point? And I have been working this year on the system, okay? And I do tell my income. So don't sit there and play, because I'm not unemployed. Right now, I'm not on assignment right now. I'm still employed with the company I am, because there's some shit that happened recently that I'm about to fight on this situation. But truth of the matter is, and trust me, it's a hell of a deal with this shit. But truth of the matter, I'm trying to get my own business. Real estate investments, one of them. Music industry, of course. And if I don't achieve in those things, I might go into law. Mean become a police officer or be a lawyer. But I'm trying to get the fuck out of the United States to why Trump is part of the United States presidency. Okay? So if I choose to go across the border, I'll probably go over there and blossom there. Okay? Go to Playa del Carmen. It's the safest place in Mexico. So don't tell me that every Mexican city is too dangerous. That's what they tell you in the media, because it's a country of color. But in the United States, we have corrupt cops too. They shoot us since I don't look like a white person. Like my white ancestor in my family tree. I don't like my white ancestors in the family tree. That's why I have to worry. I have to worry about thugs and badges and thugs in the hood. That's something to deal with. Thugs in the hood who have no legal power. Now to get some legal power, because of the cops who pay them to sell their it's a whole other subject right there. I mean, they're part of the drug to kill us all with that mess. Then you have those who are ready to shoot us and lie us and plant drugs on us and everything with the corrupt wolfish mindset. Those are thugs and badges. And it's not just the white ones. It's the Hispanic ones and the African American ones doing it too. I snitched on the crackhead harassing me, and it's a sister a couple weeks ago about to snitch on her to Mel Turner about this, who worked for PhD, and she was a fine dude, a fine woman, excuse me, she's a fine HPD officer. She's a fine woman, but she can't have being rude to me, not rude, but it had no hospitality at me, trying to defend the crackhead, harassing me. And it's funny, the crackhead's nephew defended me and said his uncle was not good. So what that tells you? These some crook people out here. And she's like, yeah. So, the truth of the matter is, that's why I don't trust people. And I'm sorry. I know I'm cussing. But St. Paul tell you that stewards supposed to prove themselves to be trustworthy in the 1 Corinthians chapter 4, 2. Thank you. So I use it with the law and anything else, even at the job, anywhere I go, even with friendship. I don't trust people. I don't care what your color is. And y'all with that black versus white, I cannot say it, because you have people African, one drop of black DNA, whether it be darker than me, the same complexion I am, or lighter I am, will able to stab back just like a white person would do. Okay, so and I done it happened over the years of my 30 years of my life. So that includes those in my own family. So that's why I don't have that mentality. If you're truly loyal to me, you don't have no issue of having. You don't have no carrots of being disloyal, of being an enemy. That's when you have an argument. Hello, shit.